Yes, good evening. That was definitely a moment. And the name of the 30-year-old driver is not yet being released, but we do know that the 9-year-old girl who was in the car with her is her daughter. And deputies believe that the 9-year-old may have been in the trunk during the standoff. And they say that their tactics would have been different if they had known the little girl was in the car. A dangerous pursuit in the Inland Empire after a hit and run, with a memorable and heartbreaking moment at the end, when a 9-year-old girl walked out of the car into the arms of Deputy Darrell Edwards.
Being a father of 3 myself, seeing that child exit the car, my fatherly instincts kicked in, and we just want to recover her, check on her well-being.
The 9-year-old girl is the suspect's daughter. She was inside of the car while her 30-year-old mom sped away from officers, ramming several vehicles, avoiding pit maneuvers, and driving on the wrong side of the highway. Deputy Edwards says the little girl was visibly scared after all of it.
Yeah, she was crying. She was grabbing a hold of me, and I just told her it's okay. It's okay. As I walked her back to the medics, and I told her, she asked for water. We had some water for her.
Deputy Edwards says the little girl didn't say much, and his focus shifted when he saw her.
So at that moment, I really didn't concern myself much for the threat from that vehicle. It was just grabbing a hold of that little girl and getting her out of harm's way.
Deputies say they tried asking the driver about other passengers in the car, but got no response. The side windows of the car were tinted, but officers did use a drone to look through the windshield.
We saw the suspect seated in a front passenger compartment area. She was seated in the driver's seat.
But officers say they didn't see a child. So where was the little girl? Captain Joseph Williams believes she may have been in the trunk.
The rear seat was reclined, so there's a chance the child was in the trunk area, maybe under some clothing or debris.
Looking back on the pursuit and the various tactics used, Captain Williams said they would have acted differently if they had known the child was in the car.
Tactics would have been completely different at that particular point. There would have been more negotiating with the safety of the child in mind, and safety of the suspect in mind as well.
And the little girl was taken to the hospital, and we're told that she's okay physically. Now, deputies say they don't know the motive behind the pursuit or why the woman chose to drive erratically with her child in the car. Reporting live this evening, I'm Coco McAvoy, Fox 11 News.